The sun rises slowly over the Arabian Gulf, painting the sky in shades of pink and gold. A private jet descends like a silver falcon from the heavens. Its body gleams under the early light, windows tinted black, revealing nothing, yet promising everything. As the wheels touch the runway, the camera shifts to a close-up, the reflection of golden sunlight shimmering on its surface. The doors open gracefully, a staircase unfolds, and the first glimpse of luxury reveals itself. A woman, tall, graceful, wrapped in a flowing silk gown, steps down with poise. Diamonds glitter around her neck, reflecting in her sunglasses. The camera zooms in from her high heels to her face. Every step is deliberate, powerful, echoing confidence. She is not just arriving, she is announcing her reign. Outside the airport, a fleet of golden Rolls-Royce Phantoms wait, engines humming like tamed lions. Chauffeurs in immaculate uniforms open doors with synchronized precision. The woman steps inside one, her gown spreading, like liquid gold across the leather seats. The interior glows with polished wood, diamond-studded buttons, and hand-stitched silk. The convoy moves forward, escorted by security SUVs. The camera switches between aerial drone shots and close interior. Engels, her hand adorned with emerald rings resting on the armrest, her eyes gazing forward, calm yet commanding. Luxury is not her desire, it is her nature. The convoy enters massive palace gates, crafted from gold and pearl. The camera pans upward, capturing the towering architecture. Domes carved with Arabic calligraphy, archways adorned with sapphire. Mosaics, fountains gush in the courtyard, sending mist into the air. She steps out, her gown catching sunlight like flames of silk. The guards bow as she walks past them, her heels clicking against marble. The palace doors open, revealing chandeliers dripping with diamonds, casting 1,000 sparks of light across the grand hall. Every inch of this palace whispers wealth, but her presence makes it divine. She enters a secret chamber where treasures lie like stars scattered across velvet. Golden trays overflow with pearls, necklaces drape like rivers of diamonds, tiaras glisten under candlelight. She pauses before a mirror, lifting a crown embedded with emeralds, the size of raindrops. The camera zooms in as she places it lightly upon her head. Her reflection multiplies across the golden mirrors. One queen, infinite queens. In this moment, she doesn't just wear jewels, she becomes the jewel the world longs to possess. Lights flash across an exclusive runway show-staged inside her palace. Supermodels walk draped in haute couture, designed only for her eyes. She sits in the front row, but in truth, the entire show is for her. The camera captures a slow zoom to her smile as a gown made entirely of gold threads glides past. When she stands, all eyes turn, not because she is watching the show, but because she outshines it. The runway ends with her stepping forward, her gown trailing behind her like a river of molten light. At sunset, she stands beside a swimming pool tiled with sapphire stones. Floating candles drift on the water, casting flickering lights on her skin. She steps gracefully into the pool, and the diamonds embedded along the edges sparkle like captured stars. The water ripples as if worshipping her presence. The camera dives underwater, capturing her figure outlined in golden shimmer, then rises back above to find her emerging like a goddess reborn. Her smile is serene, yet it carries the weight of infinite power. A vast desert stretches under a blazing sun. She walks alone, yet never seems small against its enormity. Her golden gown flows with the wind, trailing across the sands like liquid fire. Behind her, camels draped in emerald saddles follow obediently. The camera circles from above, capturing the surreal contrast. Desert emptiness transformed into a stage by her presence. She lifts her veil, the fabric catching the wind like wings. The desert is no longer silent. It whispers her name. Night falls. Inside a marble courtyard lit by lanterns, A banquet stretches endlessly. Tables covered with gold platters, crystal goblets, and dishes prepared by world-class chefs. She enters, and musicians pause for a heartbeat before resuming, as if regaining composure in front of divinity. She raises a jeweled hand. Servants bow, pouring wine into her glass. The camera pans across the table. Roasted swans, dates covered in edible gold, cakes crowned with rubies of sugar. She dines not as a guest of luxury, but as its eternal ruler. She ascends the steps of a throne carved from ivory and inlaid with diamonds. The hall echoes with silence as guards bow in rows. The camera zooms from her heels upward, slowing on her jeweled crown. She sits, her gown spilling across the throne like rivers of silk. The light from chandeliers scatters across her face, creating a halo. She does not look around to command respect. Respect waits silently for her to breathe. The throne is magnificent, yet compared to her presence, it feels humble. The shot begins upward, revealing a chandelier that drips with diamonds instead of glass. Thousands of crystals scatter light like stars raining down. As she walks beneath, the diamonds reflect across her face, transforming her into celestial starlight. Her gown mirrors the shimmer, each jewel sparkling as if alive. The camera moves in a slow spiral around her, capturing her glow from every angle. The chandelier was made to dazzle, but tonight it bows to her radiance. She enters a hall of mirrors, each framed with golden vines. Her image reflects endlessly, multiplying her beauty into infinity. She touches her emerald necklace, adjusting it ever so slightly. The camera zooms in close, then widens to show her reflection, cascading across mirrors like constellations. Every angle reveals perfection, but none can capture her essence. The mirrors do not reflect her, they surrender to her. In daylight, she strolls through an open courtyard of fountains carved from jade. Roses bloom in golden vases, their fragrance carried by the breeze. She walks over Persian carpets laid upon marble stones, her steps measured, graceful, eternal. The camera takes a wide shot. Arches tower above her, shadows falling like veils. Each fountain whispers its devotion in streams of water. This is not a courtyard. It is poetry in stone and silk, awakened by her presence. The jeweler lifts a crown from a velvet cushion, encrusted with rubies, sapphires, and diamonds. Slowly, he places it upon her head. The camera zooms to her closed eyes. When she opens them, time itself seems to pause. The room glows brighter, as if acknowledging her authority. The crown gleams, but her gaze overpowers even its brilliance. It is not the jewels that define her. It is she who defines the jewels. Her yacht glides across turquoise waters, slicing waves like silk. As it nears the island, the camera captures white sands glowing like pearls under the sun. Palm trees sway, and in the distance, a golden villa stands like a mirage. She steps onto the shore, water kissing her heels. A drone circles above. The sea, the island, the sky, all bend to her sovereignty. The ocean does not surround her, it bows. Moonlight bathes a secret garden. Lanterns glow softly among roses heavy with dew. Fireflies dance in the air, circling her like enchanted guardians. She pauses near a marble fountain, placing her jeweled hand upon the water. Ripples spread, reflecting her face in trembling light. The camera tilts close. Her eyes are calm, her lips curved in a knowing smile. The night itself seems alive, hushed in reverence. She is the queen not only of daylight riches, but of midnight dreams. Shelves rise like towers, every book bound, in leather and gilded in gold. She walks slowly, her gown whispering against marble floors. Fingers adorned with rings trail across spines until she chooses one, an emerald embossed book. The camera closes in as she opens it. Inside, the calligraphy glows with real gold ink, shimmering under chandelier light. Knowledge, wealth, and eternity fuse in her hands. In this library, even wisdom is dressed in luxury. A hallway lined with guards in golden armor stretches before her. The camera lowers to capture her footsteps, echoing across marble. Her gown flows behind her, jeweled embroidery catching the torchlight. As she passes, the guards bow in unison. She does not glance, yet her aura compels respect. The camera tilts upward, her chin lifted, eyes steady, a vision immortalized forever. The crowned walk is not a passage, it is destiny, from the tallest. A balcony of her palace. She looks out at the city, bathed in golden light. The camera sweeps wide to show domes, towers, and markets bustling below. Her gown billows with the wind as she rests her hand upon a golden railing. The view is breathtaking, but the true spectacle is her. For the people below, she is more than a queen. She is legend made flesh, wealth made divine. A hidden courtyard blooms with lotus ponds where pearls rest inside water lilies. Lanterns float across the pond, their reflections mingling with stars. She steps barefoot upon a marble bridge, her gown trailing behind like moonlight. The camera captures pearls glowing beneath the water, illuminating her path. Every step, she takes turns ordinary stone into sacred ground. Luxury is not decoration here. It is the language of existence. In the final moment of this sequence, she sits for a royal portrait. Artists surround her, each brush capturing fragments of her divinity. The camera,